The beast has awakened. It's Daedra Blackblade. It's Dragon Reviews. And this is a update on the skin that I had put on my Switch a week ago. About a week ago. Sorry. But this is what's going on with the skin, how it's been holding up, what's going on, and what my final grade is on it. Now, I will be doing a review of the controller that you guys know I am nuts about for this console. However, I wanted to do this one first. Yes, my heater is finally on. It's cold in here. Alright, so first off, this is the dock. I will do this first because it's not tech, it's just literally a stand that just plays it up on my TV. Whatever, who cares? So, first off, let's talk about the dock. So, first off, I've noticed no whitening anywhere on the front of the console, so I give immediately it's doing awesome if there's no whitening on any of the corners. And I did put this on rushfully, but I think it's funny when people like, Joe, you didn't put it on straight. Do I look straight to you? Don't answer that. Answer it in the comments, because, you know, why not? I have nothing better to do than read your comments anyways. One perk to trying to quit your job to be a YouTuber. I didn't quit, I was fired. But anyways, hashtag boycott Carrie. But anyways, so first, there's another big thing. There is no whitening down here where the console sits, so obviously I did something right. No whitening over here either. There's no whitening on any corners, any edges, nothing. And I've been using this for a week, so it's been holding up really well on the dock. I do want to give a 2-week comparison. After like next week, I definitely want to talk about the skin one last time to tell you guys whether it held up better than the PDP one I had on here originally, which was a gold Zelda one, which was a good skin for a while, but it whitened really quick for some reason. But regardless, let's move on to the next thing. My next complaint. Now, this is the only complaint I have. I couldn't get the bubbles out of the screen protector, but I don't really care about the bubbles in the screen protector, honestly, because I was bound to screw it up anyways. You guys didn't trust me enough. So, biggest thing is the Zelda emblem down there. Biggest thing to note is it's still in pristine condition, even though I've been using this thing a lot in handheld mode and in docked mode. So, after a week, it's still, I mean, there's no whitening anywhere on the edging. On the creases, there's nothing. Around the speakers, there's nothing. Even up by the vents and the headphone jack, apparently, there's nothing there. Like, it's all just still in good condition. So that's pretty cool. I found that this skin's actually, like, if you screw it up and you have to take the skin off a little bit, like just peel it back and place it back down, you can do that and it doesn't matter. So it's a durable skin. And the last thing to note is the Joy-Cons and the Power grip, or the Joy-Con grip. So the biggest thing to note was and this is the hardest, I think this is the only thing that I had an issue with this, was getting these spaces on where the LED shows through, and the screws on the back. Those were the hardest things to do. However, you can do that pretty easily by using either an X-Acto knife, or I use a pocket knife. So, now, biggest thing to note here, big shout out to Dread for my knife, by the way. I'm never going to do a video where I don't talk about that and give him a shout out in some way, shape, or form. Even when I'm doing videos where I don't mention him, he's going to be in the description below. So, First off, buttons, definitely, around the buttons, I did concave it a little bit, which isn't bad, honestly. I really don't care. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't bother me as much because this isn't the first skin I've put on. Another thing to note is that this is up just a little bit more than the Joy-Cons, and it does curve off on the sides. However, there is no whitening on the Joy-Cons themselves. There's no I don't use the freaking Joy-Con grip, so I can't really think about the whitening on the grip. However, I did originally think, like, I mean, it's a white skin, it's not, I'm not too worried about it fading because it'll actually be just fine if it does fade. But with no fading so far, I give it, now, final grade on this skin. So first off, because of how easy the application was and just the freaking genuine look of the skin and how it's not whitening after a week. So after a week, I give it an A+, because there is no damage to the skin whatsoever. I haven't been changing up my playstyle at all. I haven't been changing any of my habits. I play this thing every single day of my life. If someone's got a problem with it, take it up with me, and we'll have it out. It's just how the lines have been drawn. But I love this skin, and the skin's held up really well. So I give it an A+ for its first week. However, it's still going to make one more week. We will see if that grade pass. Now, if it passes, that means I'm definitely going to put it on a definitely buy list. And if it is starting to fade, if I notice any fading, that grade's going to drop a little bit, maybe even more than a little bit, depending on how bad the fading is. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, hit that bell notification, and if you want me to fondle this thing for an entire video, you just may have to watch the next one, guys. Peace out.